useful to others was everything in life. My childhood with Mada was not always easy. She made a point to educate those who were ignorant, no matter what the cost. She once lectured our taxi driver for having called another driver a cow. She asked him to stop the car and outlined all of the virtues of the cow. The cow is such a useful animal. Every part of her body benefits someone. She gives us milk, butter, cheese, yogurt. Her skin creates beautiful leather products. Her meat feeds the hungry. How dare you degrade the cow in front of this child? After a long discussion, the taxi driver ended up apologizing to my grandmother, myself, and I'm sure every cow he ever encountered for the rest of his life. He refused to take payment from my grandmother. These types of stories would happen often during my childhood. During the winter of my first year of school, our school administrator announced we needed to buy magnae. My grandmother had already knitted me a beautiful winter hat that covered all of my hair and told me, no, you don't need a magnae. According to Islam, you don't have to even cover your hair till you're 9 years old. I begged her to change her mind and buy me a magnae, but she would not agree. The next day, I gave the administrator my grandmother's explanation. She was not amused. Is your grandmother a Muslim? What religious minority do you belong to? I was not quite sure what that meant. But I can never forget my grandmother's face that night when I asked her whether she was a real Muslim. She was in bed already, writing her poetry. She put down her pencil and looked up. Why do you ask? When I told her about my conversation, she became furious. I had never seen her that upset since the day we received my father's disappearance news. The next day, she told me I did not need to go back to school. I could stay home and memorize poems by Sohrab